Hello, beautiful humans. So today being Earth Day, I wanted to jump in here and talk a little bit about what it means to be human, what it means to be alive on this planet right here, right now, and why we often feel like we don't belong here or that we don't want to be here on this planet or that this isn't our home. Because I hear that a lot from clients, and I remember feeling that way myself. Like, once we start waking up and looking around at the reality, and often even before we start waking up, we have this deep sense that we don't belong here. We feel kind of lost. We may feel like we just dropped in, from another planet and have no idea what's going on here. And it can lead to depression. It can lead to us just hiding in our house. It can lead to us just feeling really alone and lost and not really knowing what to do about it. And it makes a lot of sense, especially when this happens during the awakening process, because to wake up and be awake on a planet that is largely sleeping feels really odd. It feels like, well, if this is what's going on the rest of the planet, this isn't my planet. This is not where I belong. I need to be on some other much more evolved planet because this is fucked up. And so we often kind of move into that story of, I don't belong here. This isn't my home. I shouldn't be here. And just waiting for the moment where we can move on to our next adventure, hopefully on another planet. So when this happens, it's part of the process. It's part of us just getting real with how we feel, with where we're at, and also seeing the illusion that most of the planet is living in. However, it can be our ego that takes hold of that story and runs and uses that story to avoid doing the work of being human on this planet right now. Because whether we incarnated from another planet, whether we've never lived on this planet before and this is our first lifetime here, or it's our 100th lifetime here, it doesn't matter. We're here right now and we are human. We are of the earth. We may be from other planets. We may be from the Pleiades or Andromeda or wherever, but we are also human. So we can't avoid the work of being human because that's why we came here. And when we avoid that work, we're also avoiding our whole purpose for coming here, which really is to raise the vibration of this planet. And we know that everything is connected, not just humans and plants and animals, but every planet in the solar system is connected. Every star is connected with every planet, with every human. And it's actually really mind-blowing when you think about the deep connection that goes on in this incredibly huge universe that we live in. And for some reason, we were gifted this lifetime to be here on this planet, to do the work of healing, of raising the vibration. And we can't avoid it. When we avoid the work, it's also when we have those same symptoms of depression, of feeling lost, because we're not doing what we came here to do, which is to bring that higher vibration to the planet, to help others heal by healing ourselves first. And the cool thing that's happening with the earth right now is she fully supports us. She honestly is our mother, cheering us on, directing us, helping us with our evolution. And it's easy to get caught up in and I don't even want to say caught up because there's so much obvious destruction that we have done to our planet. And it's easy to get really depressed and sad and grieving over what has happened. However, The planet doesn't need our tears. The earth, our mother, doesn't need our tears. She needs our joy. She needs our laughter. She needs us to do our work. And part of that work is helping to heal her and to change our patterns and to change all of the habits that have led to this horrible destruction. But the most important thing is the spiritual evolution of raising our vibration. And so what's been happening over many, many years, and many of you have probably heard of this, I'm not going to go real deep into it right now, but the Schumann frequency, which is well, they call it the frequency of the earth, but it's actually, I should have looked up the exact terminology before I jumped on here, but it has more to do with the space between the earth and the atmosphere and actually the electrical activity in that space. But it is very much connected to the frequency of the earth. And that frequency has been increasing. It stayed super steady for hundreds, thousands of years. And in the past, I'm going to get the numbers wrong, but in the past 10, 20 years, it's been raising and spiking so much. And so it really aligns with the spiritual evolution and the spike in frequency and vibration that we've all been feeling. And so the way that I see it, the way that I feel it, the way that I understand it, is that she's supporting us on this evolutionary path, that we're in this together. And as her frequency raises, so does ours. And as our frequency raises, so does hers. And so that means this is constantly a co-creative process. And it makes life a little more interesting and a little more exciting. And it helps us to understand that the work that we do to heal our past traumas, to heal the major issues that we've collected since we were born, to change the programming, to change the destructive thoughts. All of that work is not just about helping ourselves feel better. All of it is helping the whole planet to heal on a very physical, planetary, earthly level, on a very human level, and on a very energetic level. And so I just encourage you all to embrace your humanness today and really get excited for the work that you're doing, knowing the impact that you're having. And also go sit on the earth. Go out for a walk. Go walk with your bare feet or just sit or lay on the earth. And you can work with her in so many ways. You can lay on your belly or your back and ask her to take your pain. You can offer her your tears and your laughter and your dancing and ask her how you can help. Because this is a co-creative process. We're all in this together. And it's really an amazing, amazing time to be alive on this planet. It's challenging, it's scary, it's mind-blowing, and it's fucked up sometimes. But we're all here for a reason. And we all chose to incarnate right here, right now, because we are needed. So I'm sending so much love to all of you who are doing this work. I just encourage you to keep going. If you're feeling really stuck and lost in that place of feeling displaced or just having issues in the awakening or egoic death process and you want some help with it, then please reach out to me, send me a message and we can talk and see if the work I do with my clients would be a good fit for you. So I love you all. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll see you on the Facebook group. Mwah. Happy Earth Day.